Well, good morning, everybody. I hope all is well. There is a lot to talk about today, but this is actually going to probably be one of my shorter videos. But even though we have a lot to talk about, man, the coronavirus, buddy, is affecting everything, and we're starting to kind of see it trickle this way a little bit, and it is kind of. At first, you're kind of like, whoa, 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 media is blowing this out of proportion, and a lot of times they're very good at that. But, one aspect is pretty dang scary in my opinion, too. So it's kind of I would say next week. Well, good morning, Dee. Good morning, Eddie. The next week will definitely be very interesting. But I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about what's happening here. And what I mean by that is in this industry, how things are being affected. Well, you guys seen the stock market yesterday. Like, it dived 2,200 points, which, in me, when I've started paying, I've never in my life seen it drop 2,200 points. Of course, there's going to be a lot of people get on here that's seen it drop, further than that. I mean, the stock market, in my opinion, is still super good. It's still double what it was when 9/11 happened. So, I mean, don't let that scare you guys. I think just about in any type of, slowdown or when things are just heading default, there's a lot of opportunity for gain. And, to be honest with you, one of our strategies always has been, and this is something my dad's always kind of said, that, when everybody's zigging, you zag. So everybody's selling off. This would actually be a good time if you were thinking about getting into the stock market. This might be a pretty good time. A lot of good deals. So really, really good stuff. And that kind of leads you into real estate too, as some people that have money in the market and watching it and kind of like, man, I don't like this. It seems like it's very, good morning, Joe. Buddy, I'm going to be getting with you, man. I need your drone stuff. So I'm going to call you today. So let me get back on track here. But there's going to be, and I got to be honest, here's real estate, and it will be affected by this because, the financial institutions, buddy, people have got to get mortgages. And I was seeing and actually heard, and look at the phone ringing already. I mean, it's 8:32. Hoping we have the phones. We do have it forwarded. What I'm starting to see and what I was hearing actually yesterday and a little bit this morning actually, some of the rates have actually jumped a little bit. And what I was hearing is there's still such a demand. Like, let's say a bank has $50 million to lend out, and there's $100 million worth of people trying to get $100 million, let's say. That some of these banks, with all of this craziness and uncertainty happening, are kind of raising their rates a little bit. They're like, hey, we don't really want to lend this out because we don't know what's right around the corner. So we have seen that already. So that's going to, limit some things. But I've got a ton of mortgage brokers on here that could still help you out. So don't let the bank scare you on this, because there is lenders out there still lending money that have deep, deep pockets. So, but that is one instance where we have seen that already starting to take place. So it's very, very interesting. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, April. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Garrett. Man, hope all is well with you guys. Pittman Screaming. They do a fantastic job. Best in the town. So we're watching a lot of that. And actually from like last week going into this week, just kind of, watching what that's happening and the banks kind of watching what's happening with the market and how they're going to lend the money. Rates are still dang good, I bet you. And I mean, in my opinion, I think you'll see some of the banks that will be kind of watching the market. They may raise their rates, but I think overall, you hear Gracie growling, means a neighbor next door is pulling in. She always does that. She's very protective of the office. I know, Gracie. I know. They should be in real estate, shouldn't they? They shouldn't be in the stock market. You just get all upset. But anyway, here I am losing my thought. Good morning, Linda. Damn, where was I? But anyway, there's it's going to affect us, guys. I really, really, truly do. You will see some people pulling their money out of the market and sticking it in real estate because, real estate is still a hot commodity right now. And at least they could see, touch, feel their investment. So I think for some people that are kind of in the market and kind of worried about this downfall, thinking prices are going to super skyrocket fall, I don't see it happening. Good morning, Courtney. Hope all is well. God, I love me some Courtney. We always tease, like we kind of sell the temporary home, and Courtney kind of sells your forever home, body wise. So if y'all ever need anything, North Brevard Funeral Home right there, hit Courtney up. Good dude, real good dude. I got baptized with that guy. That's how good of a dude he is. So really good. But anyway, you're going to have those people pulling their money out of the market, throwing it into real estate, and they may, like we seen back in 2008, they may just let that asset sit there. I've seen people board up their house and say, hey, I know what I paid for it. I'm going to board it up. I'll wait till everything clears and let the storm settle, and then they'll be good. Jennifer Klein's on here. She could probably actually tap into a little bit of this. Jennifer, quick update. As I was hearing, and I actually got it confirmed twice, that some banks were actually, and banks-wise, were actually raising their rates up a little bit because they really didn't want to lend out some of their money. But I know, being a mortgage broker, there is still a ton of people out there lending money. So, and I still expect the Fed to probably, with all this uncertainty, they may drop it again. I heard that too. So it's going to be fun and interesting to watch, especially over just the next week and month of what's going to take place with this coronavirus. A lot of things shutting down. We were at the ball field last night, and Amber Smith was telling me that they shut spring training down and a lot of the baseball stuff. So a lot of things, basketball, all that's been kind of just postponed for right now. March Madness tournament, man, I'm gonna miss that. But we were actually talking like, hey, when is it going to affect us in the Little League? And it did. We woke up this morning. Good morning, Tiffany. Oh, man, first international title for all your title services. They actually shut our Little League down, IRC, till I think, beginning of April sometime. So I guess we'll watch and see what it is. And so, guys, I don't know what this is going to do right around the corner, but there's always opportunity in this. So, don't get all doom and gloom. We're all in this together, buddy. Pray. There's power in prayer. So we'll just have to do a lot of that, and we'll get through it like anything else. And later this year, after all the election, all that junk is gone, buddy, we'll just sit back and watch that. Good morning, Denny. Happy birthday to you. Good morning, Jordan Johnson. Hope all is well with you. That's what's happening, guys. So we are starting to see it in this field. There's still a lot of activity. Like this morning, I got on here in the hot sheet. There's 128 listings county-wide, and actually some decent ones. So it seems like lately we've been averaging them to 115 to 130 new listings, per day, county-wide. So that's pretty good. A lot of vacant lots listed, I've noticed, and mostly down Palm Bay, Melbourne-ish. A lot of that's happening, but man, everything is still going good. I'm going to try to give you guys, I'm going to try to do two, man, I have a hard time doing this, guys, like trying to chew gum and walk at the same time. I'm going to try to give you guys a market update here. Like county-wide, there's 3,264 homes listed. So, that's still super low for the county. Super low. So that's good. Jennifer, 10 contracts in the last 2 days. People are still buying. Yeah, they still got to have a place to live. So all this stuff in the background, absolutely, they still got to have a place to live. And it's still a good time to buy, sell. Really good time to sell. Especially if you're going to downsize. It's really, really good time. And there has been times, guys, that we've talked people out of selling because it's like you can't. I know you're sitting on a ton of equity, but in case you had to do something for some reason, we've talked them out of selling. It's like, man, you can't replace what you have, so please think about that. Yeah, you're going to make a ton of money, but you're also got to go buy and replace what you have. So please keep that in mind. But yeah, countywide, 3,200 homes as of right now. We'll watch and see what that does. But like Jennifer just said, buddy, that's 10 contracts yesterday. And I can tell you our people just been busy as all get out. And man, they're They're so good, man. I'm not tooting our horn or nothing, but man, there's some good real estate agents here. So, and just good overall people. I love, we call each other family because that's kind of what, what it is. I want to give you guys another update on something I didn't do before, but I'm going to kind of let you guys know now is a market update on commercial properties. This is where things get crazy because, good morning, Melissa. Oh, hang on. Maybe I got something. You should go into broadcasting news, Jimmy. That's news I would watch. I don't know. Some people probably say fake news. Who knows? But this is just real stuff of what's happening here. I'm sorry, DB had to deny you trying to do this. Kenny Broadbent, good morning. Commercial property. Now, this is countywide. Only 272 homes countywide. Oh, there's Corp. She's watching. That boss is on here. Good morning, Donna. Woo, top of the morning to you too. I love that. Good morning, Robert. Hope all is well. 272 commercial listings for sale countywide. Guys, that is like nothing. And, we went on a good commercial appointment yesterday. That guy needs to, he's out of room. He's got to do something. So, he's not going to have, especially if he's wanting to keep it up here at Titusville or whatever, he's not going to have much to choose from unless he wants to lease. But I got to tell you, with the rates being low, buddy, I wouldn't lease if you can help it. Unless you're just trying to start out and see if your idea is going to work, then absolutely you need to lease. But that's kind of some updates. So yes, the coronavirus is here. It is a kind of starting to trickle into our business. And we'll get through it like anything else, any storm, buddy. We're kind of getting used to storms. If it's raining or if it's in this field, we'll get through it. So, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up our video. I just kind of wanted to share that few stuff with you and let y'all know that, yeah, things are getting real. I think you guys are probably, not just real estate related, but just personal and family related. Everybody's going to have to tighten their belts because we just don't know what things are going to do. I think things are going to get a little crazy. Hopefully we'll look back at this and say, well, that was a waste. But I'd rather it be that way rather than anything else. Have a good day, Tiff. I'll be giving you a holler shortly. Oh, there's Chris headed to breakfast, buddy. Man, C's Waffles, he's always teases me with that. Good morning, Jan. So, we're here. If you got any questions, concerns, or what's happening, buddy, it's free info. Just give us a holler. We'd love to help you. And there's someone coming in the front door right now. So I love it when that little thing beeps. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you get any questions or concerns or anything, throw them on here. We will answer them. And have a good day. It's going to be a great day. I don't care what the heck's happening. It's still a good day that God gave us. So love you guys. Have a good day.